Now, having done that, all of our files are uploaded. We can go ahead and go to the location on our server where the files are residing. In this case, vericentral.com/instructional. I'll go ahead and click OK and go there. Now you can see we'll be able to select the language which we'd like to do the install, here English, and then we will go ahead and click next. Now if any of these items is not supported, it will be marked as no. So you want to make sure that your server supports all of these. Now as you see here, we had our FTP, which will allow you to change permissions on any of the files, or for instance here under display errors off, it says on. We will go ahead and leave that for now. You can change it within those files in your FTP if you would like to do so. Now here is our database location. Under hostname, username, password, and database name, we will need to create these areas so that we can install our system successfully. In order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and show you in a cPanel setting, a Linux server, how to install a SQL database. By going to MySQL databases, look for this area under MySQL users. It will give you an add new users, username, password, and then ask you for your password again. I'm going to go ahead and click test in the username, password, and password again, and click create user. Now you can see I'm going to go ahead and click back because these have been created. Now under new database, I'm going to go ahead and create a database. We're going to call this database test. Created the database. So now that the database is created and I've clicked go back, as you saw in the previous screen, I need to match this database to the username, which I can do here in this area. Then I will save all the privileges. Add user to database, user added to the database, and the database. Once these have been selected from the drop-down menu, you can click add. Take you to the area where you will need to assign all privileges to your database and click make changes. Now we've created the database, we can go ahead and select copy and take this information into our setup. Under hostname, type in localhost. Under username, you can paste in the user from here. Now because our database and our username are the same, we'll go ahead and just paste that in here as well. Under password, type in our database password and click next. Now under basic settings, if you'd like to set up your FTP, you could do so. Verify your FTP settings. Put in your site name, real simple, your personal email or email which you will be using for the system, your admin password that you would choose to use for the system, and then click install sample data. This will go ahead and install some sample data for this presentation. Now once you've clicked next, you'll see that the system has been installed successfully. If not, please check your login name, database name, and database password. Username admin will be used to log into the system. Now that our installation is complete, we need to uninstall the installation directory. You can do this by going to your FTP, right-clicking, and deleting the installation directory. You will not want to move ahead until this step is complete. Once completed, open your browser and click on the Site button. Now, this is what your site looks like after installing it correctly. You have your sample data, community articles, news articles, features section, and an About Joomla section.